Assalamu alaikum. Dear friends, today we're taking you to an African country will go under, whose land wildly oil, gold, diamonds, and gems are hidden. But the people living above this land are hungry and dying from rust. In this country, like this, pyramids exist, which are located in Egypt, were built even before the pyramids, and they are much more than them in numbers also. The state of love is such that in this country, most Hafiz, Quran children present are of a land where Hazrat Suleiman, the possibilities of the era of Allah-Islam, are still present are. Yes, this is Sudan. Today's in the video, we take you on a tour of Sudan. We'll get it done. 00:50, one of the lives of the people there will tell about, and food issued in Sudan. Let's tell you about Jungi and how this has started. Why did it start? And this blood rage, who is behind this? So let's go, friends. Let's start this video. But before that, quickly like the video, please do subscribe to the channel. This the full name of the country is Republic of Sudan. 01:10, this country is actually in Himalayan Africa, and it is a Muslim country. Population of Sudan around 5 crores. i.e. the population in this respect. It is the 29th largest country in the world. The total area of this country is approximately 1886,000 Moraba is a kilometer, which is a very big area is made. 01:31, according to this. Sudan of the world, it is the 16th and 3rd largest country of Africa. Sudan shares its borders with 7 countries are Egypt, Libya, Chad, Central African Republic, South Sudan, Ethiopia, and Eritrea. Also a part of Sudan, who is also aware of this on the shores of the Red Sea. Made the country very important from the economic point of view gives. This is the reason why Sudan has to go to Africa. It is said to be the hidden treasure of Sudan one. Thousands on the land, here traces of age-old traditions are visible. Friends, let us tell you that on July 9th, 2011, before South Sudan also belonged to this country. But later the world powers, with the help of separating it and creating a new country, given. 02:18, like South Sudan, the world till now. It is the last new country to be formed. The people of Sudan generally live in poverty, are passing. The power here is weak, and the total GDP of the country is approximately $50 billion. The great income of the people of Sudan is around $60. And if the Pakistani currency is converted into RS, it is only 16,800 Indian rupees. Pakistani rupees are made, which are very less is. Most of the people here speak Arabic. 02:41 for this reason. It is also a part of the Arab world. It is understood. But here also English language, it is understood. 95% people here are Muslims most are Sunni Muslims, while 3% of Christians and few followers of other religions people also live here. Currency of Sudan Sudani is pound. 03:01 if you want Pakistani rupee. If we look at it, then 1 Pakistani rupee, it is equal to approximately 2 Sudani pounds, whereas 1 Indian rupee is approximately 6 Sudani. Land of Sudan, it's very rude. About 60% of the country's area capable of farming. Here cotton, dates, crops like wheat and jowar are grown. Almost 80% of the people here are from Jarrett. Earn employment. Friends, a surprising thing it is that children living in Sudan are the most. More Hafiz Quran is made. From here, small children in schools with great love and Quran pakifs with hard work. i.e., despite their poverty, they have dignity in their hearts. The light is very strong. 03:46 many famous in Sudan carry Quran is born, who have their famous all over the world with beautiful recitation earned. The most famous name among these is Qari Nurai Muhammad Siddiq. It is Sudan's most. There is a famous Qari whom the whole world knows as Quran, known for her beautiful voice. Their softness, pain, and spirituality special in voice, it is Imjaz. Sudan and others Bainul Aqwami of the Quran. In Islamic Malik 1 competitions also. But sadly, he will die in an accident in 2020. His recitation is still available on YouTube and elsewhere. Millions of people listen every day on platforms are. Friends, Darul government of Sudan, Khartoum, is the largest, and it is the most populous city. For 31, the beautiful city is situated on the banks of River Nile. But the surprising thing is that here two big the rivers meet each other. One is called White Indigo and Blue Indigo to the other. These two meet each other at the destination of Daria, Kirk Tamar. But the interesting thing is that after meeting, even then, they would still be visible several kilometers apart. One's color is light white clay color, is colored, while the other appears dark blue is. 447R. One's color is light white clay color is colored, while the other appears dark blue is. This scene is very beautiful and surprising it seems. Friends, ocean blue of the world, it is considered to be the longest river whose length is about 6,650 kilometers. While many recent reports, according to this, its length is approximately 6,852 kilometers. 05:13 This river flows through Sudan, Egypt, and many passes through African origin. And thousands of it has been an important part of his life for years. Friends, now let's talk about the date. You must be surprised to hear that Sudan civilization is considered more advanced than Egypt is. Yes, the pharaohs who were in Iram and Egypt, we heard about it since childhood, even from them. The land of Sudan, a glorious culture yesteryear, but it was inhabited. This culture is called Nubian culture. 05:39. It is said that Parvan is situated on the banks of River Nile. Climbed. This was a period when the name Kush in Sudan, a powerful empire existed, which many Egypt and Shumali Africa for centuries ruled. He was an expert artisan of his time, and Ilmo was a master of wisdom. The dozens of little crocodiles of their kings got beautiful pyramids constructed. Very few people know that even today in Sudan more than 200 pyramids exist. The pyramids are smaller than Egypt's famous Iram are there, but their numbers are much greater and it is unmatched in its beauty and detail. Not less. This pyramid is mostly Mero Nuri, and there are whack in the areas of Al-Bajarwiya. In looking at the places, one can guess that this community, amazing in fauna tamer, Riyaji, and Falakiat used to keep. This proves that Sudan is a very ancient and historical country. This land, not just sand or ocean, but thousands of years of old cultures, kings and kingdoms. It is 641. Friends, Sudan is such a country under which gold, oil, and Madina treasures are hidden. But on the ground above there is hunger, war, and dead bodies are scattered. Nature gave him wealth, but humans destroyed this wealth, made it a business. In Al-Fashar city, that terrible scene of humanity is visible, where thousands of Muslims were killed in one day went. Women, children, old people were bombed went. Hospitals were attacked. Patients burned alive, and instead of prayers or screams took it, and that those who commit this crime are also Muslims are. Two powerful groups inside Sudan are face to face. Sudanese army is on one side SF, whose legacy is General Abdul Fattah, Egypt, and Turkey are in the hands of Buran and has the support of Iran. Is on the other side Rapid Support Force RSF, a rebellious arrangement whose legacy is that of a rebel commander, is doing what is called Hamadadi, is a man who once used to graze camels. But today, he has become a billionaire Jangju. UAE provides both arms and money to the group. But here the question arises that why? Why is UAE doing this? The simple answer is hidden under the Soda Mountains of Gold. 07:56 Friends, knowing you, it would be surprising that Sudan has more than 16 tons. There is more gold available, whose value is 200 more than $1 billion. The gold you in the shining gold markets of UAE, let's see, a big part of it is in this. Sudan goes away smugly. The wealth today belongs to the innocent Muslims of Sudan. 08:17 The price of blood has been made. Friends, Al-Fashar the city has now become a graveyard. Satellite images in a Maki university reports state that on the ground thousands of dead bodies are scattered. Women and mass graves of children have been built, and black smoke from the bombing rose all over the area. All this is happening, but the world is silent. The soil of Al-Fashar is screaming today is. The dead bodies of these children are silently asking is. Whose fault have we committed? Why us killed? But the question is that, why are you killing innocent people? Friends, the answer to this question is just one word is hidden in. Greed. Sudan Taksim today. Standing on the right. Army in Mashriq. Control of rebels in Maghrib. Lakhs of people have become homeless. Children hungry. Are yearning for clean water to drink. Not likely. This is the same Sudan that never the grain of Africa was called home, but now it has become a sea of mud, blood, and hunger. The reality is that Sudan's natural resources are under occupation. 09:23 the race has buried humanity. Be it Arab owners or Maghreb forces, everyone is in this game, is a player of. Someone fighting for gold have no ports and die in between. There is only one common Sudani. The blood flowing in the fields is only of Sudan, no, but the conscience of the entire Muslim Ummah. But there is a dark spot. 09:44 dua from Allah Ta'ala that He has mercy on the oppressed Muslims of Sudan said, their land needs peace, justice, and get freedom. Amen. Come back now on my trip to Sudan. Status here, Harad often, does not fall below 35 degrees centigrade. That means the weather remains hot throughout the year. But even in this heat, the people here live life to the fullest. You will find small coffee shops in every corner. Stalls will be visible, where Sudanese coffee, very famous because of its special aroma and taste is. Khartoum markets also are very ancient. Here clothes, spices, and makami gift, along with a large gold market, is also present. Gold in this market. The jeweler is much cheaper than other maliks are found. That's why from other countries people come here to buy gold. Let's go, friends. Now we take you to the port off towards Sudan. This is Sudan's most important city because it walks along the Red Sea is. This is a place where many of the world's Bade Mulik's eyes are fixed because this is a very important market in the world. 10:55 there is a way. People of Port Sudan, mostly from fishing business, there is a relationship. Here you will also find Arabic culture the most. Will be more visible because the cities of Saudi Arabia at sea distance from Jeddah is only 288 kilometers, is. Now let's move ahead and Sawakin reaches Khadim city of Sudan in. This city is also on the banks of Bahr al-Marsens is. It is said that this place is where Hazrat Suleiman. It is from the time of Ali Salam, and according to traditions, according to him, he used to imprison Jinnat here. Such stepping stones are still there in Sawakin. Exist, which were extracted from the bottom of the sea were. 11:32, and today, as a token of my mothers, are safe. This city was once a sultanate, has also been a part of Osmania. And even today, here the buildings of that period actually resembled can be seen on. This city was once an important Banul known as Akwami Port was. But now has been closed, and only the date remains as a memory. It's apart from this. Sudan's Naka city is also of ancient date. 1151 presence. This city is so important that UNESCO has included it in the World Heritage Site. Has been included. All this is a sign of the Sudan is not only blessed with natural beauty, it is rich, but is a treasure of history and culture. Is also. So friends, this was our today's interesting and informative video. 12:10. If you liked the video, then please comment. Tell us about your new coming friends. We request you to subscribe our channel and do like the video.